All right, well, before the playoffs, let's take a look at the season that was, as we do. Where? Stats first. Of course, we'll look at the awards at the end of the full season. So Colt Johnson, 4,400 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 5 picks. Rushing-wise, Edwards-Helaire, over 1,000 yards with 8 touchdowns. Colt also had 7 touchdowns on the ground. Bev with 4. Even Jerry got involved. 4 attempts and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, 91 receptions for Hardwick, 80 for Burse as a rookie. Hardwick over 1,100 yards. Burse almost had 1,000 as well. Touchdown leader was Andrews with 9. He had Hardwick with 8. Pitts with 7. Blocking-wise, only one guy in double digits, and that was the veteran Lindstrom. For the most part, the O-line did well. Defensively, Bernard, 131 tackles. Good God. I think they were targeting him or what? Tackles for loss, 10 for Davison, Knighton, and Kennard each. Sack leader was Hugh Knighton with 12. Davison had 7.5. Pick leader was Keith Bernard with 2. And in terms of kicking, Bucker, 25 of 28. Scott with 53 punts. Andrews had a kick return for touchdown. No punt returns. So around the league. Passing-wise, yardage king was Charlie Beckham. One of 3 to pass 5,000 yards, along with Jordan Love and Patrick Mahomes. Let's look at the quarterbacks. I always like looking at the quarterbacks individually, at least to see how they developed. Let's do it. I wasn't going to, but let's do it. So Justin Fields is still the man in Chicago. 4,500 yards, 28 and 13. Is a 94 X Factor. At 29 years old, has pro reads and all the abilities. So good God. The Bengals with Joe Burrow, 4,600 yards, 38 and 11. For the now 30-year-old, he is a 92 rated superstar. Josh Allen, 4,800 yards, 31 and 9. 94 overall superstar for the 31-year-old. Again, they won the Super Bowl last year. The Broncos ended up with Casey Ford, so they finally took a quarterback not named Drew Lock. 79 star Dev. They ended up with Kerry Ford, who was one of the top picks in the draft this past, or a couple of years ago. 83 overall superstar at 23, so rough year though, 17 and 15. Baker's still in Cleveland, 26 and 13, 3,800 yards. 87 overall for the 33-year-old. Then Dakota Gillespie is the guy in Tampa, 4,300 yards, 30 and 17. 86 overall X Factor. Jesus, I thought he was just a superstar. I mean, that's understandable as to why we struggled to beat them. I don't think they made the playoffs, though. Kyler Murray, 3,700 yards, 26 and 14. Superstar Dev at 94 overall, now 31 years old. I mean, Mr. It would depend on where, you know. Like if I go to a game, I'll be like, hey, I'm going to be at this game. Come say hi if you want to. It's happened before. Justin Herbert, 4,300 yards, 30 and 13. 99 overall X Factor at 30 years old. He is the number 2 quarterback in the league. Mahomes, 5,000 yards, 36 and 12. 99 overall X Factor at 31 years old. He is the number 3 quarterback because Lamar is still number 1. Colts, Tommy Ramsey, 4,800 yards, 29 and 20. 89 rated superstar, 25 years old. Cowboys still have Dak, 4,300 yards, 40 and 6 for TD interception. 87 overall X Factor at 34 years old. Miami still with Tua, 4,100 yards, 30 and 12 for an 88 overall superstar at 30 years old. He was a bit of a late bloomer. And again, they also took Devlin, who I was looking at from the last draft. 78 superstar. Would have been great to end up with him. Jalen Hurts, still the guy in Philly. They also drafted Steven Columbus, 79 rated star. But Hurts, 4,400 yards, 26 and 16 for the 84 rated star. 30 overall. Or 30 overall? Not quite. 30 years old. Then, of course, Colt. Deontay Jefferson in Washington, 4,000 yards, 31 and 15 for for the 90 rated superstar, former Bulldog. The Niners with Trey Lance, so we know what we're up against. 4,000 or 4,200 yards at least. 25-8 for the 93 overall superstar at 27 years old. Daniel Jones, still the guy in New York. 30-9, 4,000 yards, 85 overall superstar. Jacksonville still with Trevor Lawrence, almost 4,000 yards, 36-15, 96 overall superstar, never win X Factor. Jets with Kerry Sims, 35-10, 4,300 yards, 82 rated superstar, 25 years old. Cam June finally took over for Jared Goff, who's down to a 76. Minshew was a 74. June went 37-13, almost 4,900 yards, 80 rated normal dev. Jordan Love, still the guy in Green Bay, 5,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, 14 picks for the 85 rated X Factor. Even Jordan Love ended up with an X Factor. 29 years old. Panthers with Sam Darnold, 4,500 yards, 36-7 for the 89 rated superstar. 30 years old. New England with Mac Jones, 3,700 yards, 29-13, 88 rated star. The Raiders with James Castle, 3,400 yards, 28-9, 78 rated normal dev, 28 years old. Harvey Logan is the man in LA, 34-5 with 4,300 yards, 86 rated star, 25 years old. And then Lamar, 3,800 yards, 39-8, 99 rated X Factor, and indeed still has him as the number 1 QB. Saints with Charlie Beckham, just the natural rivalry between him and Colt Johnson. Of course, Colt has a Super Bowl, Charlie does not, but he did have almost 5,500 yards, 44 touchdowns, 13 picks for the 96 rated X Factor. He started as a normal dev, like 72, 74 overall normal dev. And 5 years in, he's a 96 X Factor. Yeah, maybe that Saints playbook is still OP. Holy shit. Seahawks with Roy McDonald, who was originally a Jets draft pick. 4,300 yards, 31-11, 87 rated star. Finally took over for Russ, who is their 83 rated X Factor at 39 years old. Indeed, Beckham was a normal dev quarterback. Carter Morgan, 27-9, almost 4,000 yards, 86 star. Although Pittsburgh was terrible this year. Deshaun Watson, 27-9, 4,400 yards, 97 rated superstar at 32 years old. Zach Wilson, of course, moved on to Tennessee, 4,300 yards, 30 touchdowns, 9 picks, 87 rated star. And Minnesota with Ian Book, 3,400 yards, 24-15 for the 73 rated normal dev quarterback. They also have Kyle Trask, who's a 71. So look for Minnesota to draft a QB. Touchdown leader was Beckham with 44. Dak was the only other guy to hit 40. Most interceptions belonged to Tommy Ramsey in Indy. Rushing leader for yardage was Nick Chubb. McCaffrey was the only one close. Touchdown leader was McCaffrey with 23. God help us all. Receiving wise, reception king was Devonta Smith in Philly, 117. 4 guys hit 100. Yardage king was CeeDee Lamb, though, over 1,400. And the touchdown leader was DJ Shark Jr. with 16. Blocking wise, worst O-lineman in the league, Marcus Lawrence. Defensively, tackle king was Tyron Ewing. Sack leader was Brian Burns with 16. And the pick leader was Zach Presley in Minnesota with 6. Kicking wise, Zane Gonzalez hit more field goals than anyone else, 27 of 29. So Bucker was finally topped. And the fewest amount of punts, some guy named Corey Hump at the most, was Jack Fox in Carolina. A couple kick returns for touchdown. So not bad. You get kind of the full look at everything that happened. I will look at the standings, and we'll get into the playoffs. Didn't want to view schedule. Wanted to view standings. I thought it would boot me back to the main menu. We already know that we're up against Trey Lance. But NFL-wise, again, the Cowboys at 13-4 got us on tiebreaker. AFC, there were 3 teams at 13-4. NFC, there were also 3 teams at 13-4. That's rough. That is rough. Worst team in the league, by the way, the Miami Dolphins and Pittsburgh Steelers, both with just 2 wins. Interesting. We'll have to see where our draft picks are, too. But the AFC North went to the Ravens. The Bengals were also great. Browns barely over 500, and the Steelers were trash. The South went to the Jags and the Colts. I mean, both finishing 9-8. Titans were terrible, and then the Texans were below 500, thanks to us. AFC East went to the Pats. The Bills, as defending champs, made it. Jets missed out, and the Dolphins were trash. In the AFC West, the Chiefs made it. Raiders barely over 500. Broncos and Chargers were under. In the NFC North, the Vikings were the only team to make it. Everybody else was under 500. NFC South, we made it. The Panthers made it. The Saints made it. The Bucks finished 7-10. In the East, the Cowboys made it. Nobody else was over 500. And in the NFC West, the Rams and Niners made it. The Cardinals and Seahawks both under 500. So this season, it really seemed like there were the haves and the have-nots. Let's take a look. First and foremost at our draft picks here. So we have Washington's, we have Vegas, we also have Baltimore, and again, we got rid of our own. We had 4. But that Washington and Vegas pick will be pretty helpful. Let's take a look at what we're up against, shall we? I mean, I imagine pretty familiar with our team. What does San Fran look like? We knew about Trey Lance, who's going to be a problem. Running back is still Trey Sermon. That's going to be a problem. They also have Zaire Routes out of Miami. Fullback-wise, Cliff Hollenbach. So we're looking okay. Did the Vikings win? Yeah, right. The Vikings did win their division with Ian Book. Wide receiver is Devo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. Should I get the goofy clip ready again? Harvey Meekins, who's hurt. And Jacoby Myers is still there. So this offense might not be as strong as it was a few years ago. They still have great potential in the ground game. Offensively, I mean, it's good, but not amazing. And then they still have George Kittle. Never mind, I lied. The O-line, Gil Hamlin, 86 at the moment. Trey McKinley, not bad. Eric Towns, exploitable. Aaron Banks, and Mike McGlinchey. So a decent O-line. Defensive end, Tremont Jones. Nick Bosa's still there. Javon Kinlaw and Terrence Casey. Chad McPhee is a rookie linebacker. Jayon Brown. Trey Greenlaw. Corners, Mike Pollard. Oh boy, that's secondary. Oh baby, that's secondary. Just throw the ball. They also have a 71 rated kicker. I mean, Colt should be able to rip apart that secondary. He should. It should be easy. It should be easy. The top threat is apparently Javon Kinlaw, which is true, but that's not what I want our focus to be. I mean, we can focus on shutting down Trey Lance. That's fine by me. Our offensive scheme is to fucking throw it deep. No question. And in terms of the profile for this week, we'll still focus on Colt. What else can we focus on? Let's go like younger superstars again. Get KC in there. Rayleigh. Do we have any other superstars? Ooh, hey, so we did get a young superstar. Kalen Porter ended up being a superstar linebacker. Let's fucking go. That's huge. I said it was kind of a rarity. And we'll get Jimmy Knox in there too. But that linebacker, Porter, ended up being superstar. That helps the linebacker core a ton. Especially after we moved on from Barnes. So here we go. We are back in the playoffs after a brutal season last year of injuries. And it's a team that we had to go through once before. And we have to go through them again. Last time it was the NFC Championship game, if I'm not mistaken. This year, it's the wild card round, as we host a 10 overall point disadvantaged San Francisco 49ers team. This should be an ass kicking. This should not be close. You look at the X factors that we have. You look at the guys with abilities that we have. I mean, they have Bosa and Kittle, Sermon and Lance. This should be a win, especially on home turf. This should be a win. Not even a question. But this is what we waited now over a season 4.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend
We're where we want to be.
by EA Sports.
It's playoff time once again for these dirty, dirty birds.
NFL 22.
Will it be enough? Will it be enough?
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports.
America.
A packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium
America.
in downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons.
America. All right, Colt, let's do this. Prove that you are the leader that we think you are. Let's go change of possession. Well, that didn't take long. We'll try to treat every drive somewhat special. San Fran getting close, nearly to the red zone here. On their first drive, Lance. Pressure, Trey Lance going down, and that was a theme the last time we played them. J.D. Davison got to him. We kicked the hell out of Trey Lance the last time we ran into San Francisco. He had a rough day at the office. Wow, Route did a horrible job of blocking, and he got fed right into the pressure. Loss of 7. Lance will look to throw again. Pressure coming. Completed catch. Kittle's still a weapon for him. Get a stop. Hold him to a field goal. I'll be feeling pretty good. Bend, don't break. Lance, here comes the pressure. Out to the left. That will not be a first down. Pretty good job of the defense. We know they're going to get the field goal. It's perfectly fine. By the way, Minnesota just won a playoff game, I saw. Oh my God, he missed a 36-yarder. I thought it was automatic. And we go down to score. I couldn't even stop it in time. They missed a 36-yard field goal. 6 plays, 44 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the touchdown. Wow. Well, that's a way to turn the tables a little bit. San Fran marching downfield again. Obviously, it's the rough conditions in the dome, right? 3rd and 5 here.
Lance going to throw.
Oh, all over him. All over him. Nowhere to go. Eat so much pants. Beautiful. I don't even know who wears 13 for us, but that was awesome. Let's see if he can hit the field goal this time. Can he kick it? Come on, buddy.
And this one looks good.
Okay, he made that one. He made that one. Way to go, Murray. Way to redeem yourself. 45-yarder that time. All right, we're forced to punt, unfortunately. San Fran marching downfield again. They got to the 40, but it's 3rd and 8. We treat this like a red zone, pretty much. Come on, boys. Big stop. Big stop. Here comes the pressure. Great job. Knocked it loose, too. Good job, boys. Good stop. That should be a punt. I can't imagine their kicker will make it from there. And they went for it. They fumbled, and Jadeveon Clowney recovered. Every time I sim, something stupid happens. What? We're up to the 7. They must have gone for it or faked it, and they fumbled. 2nd and 7 here for Colt. Over the middle, caught by Pitts, and he battles his way back in for the touchdown. As Carolina loses to LA, by the way. That's great news for us. Kyle Pitts makes it happen. Runs out of the end zone to catch it, powers his way back in against 3 people. 2 turnovers for San Fran, 2 touchdowns for Atlanta, as the Patriots beat the Colts as well. Beautifully done. Aside from one occasion, that's what happens. All right, San Fran again threatening. 3rd and 3 from the 25. They keep getting towards the red zone and then getting stopped. Let's see if they can get over the line here. Play action. Here comes the pressure. He backed out of it over the top. Nearly picked. Nearly picked. They'll have to settle for a field goal. They're short of the target line, or the first down line, I guess it would be. It wouldn't necessarily be the target line. It might as well be that guy's target line. And he goes 2 for 3.
And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6.
All right, 14-6 here. We might as well just watch the rest of this half. We might as well.
And after the made field goal,
just worry about booking the Vikings, right? Apparently. I was going to say, yeah, the Panthers are out. The Saints are out. This is tremendous news for us. Lone Andrews gets up to the 28. We got a minute 28 to work with. 3 timeouts. Let's see what Colt and Co. can do. But we are getting tremendously beneficial results if we can make it past San Fran. Cold out to the right. Ooh, good knockdown. Please win.
That changes everything that you're doing here.
He's not wrong. That's my logic.
Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Colt's going to throw again. Great block out to the left. It's caught.
That's Andrews.
Lone Andrews with the catch. They do use the timeout after some time ticks away. Okay. Well, 3rd and 5. Might be looking at, I mean, obviously it's a punting situation if we don't get the first down, which would suck. It would give them a chance. Colt, quick throw, picked off. And they certainly will have a chance to score. I think it's Mike Pollard. Colt, what have you done? Just gave San Francisco a golden ticket here at the end of the first half. He played with fire on that right-hand side. Earlier it was almost picked. That time it was. Trey Lance looking for a chance at revenge, and right now it's looking kind of likely. Here comes the pressure. Lance gets it away. Throw is knocked down. Great job. And Hamlin gets hurt for them. O-lineman. 2nd and 10. Come on, boys.
Take a look. We'll step aside.
Pressure coming. Lance throws back to that corner. Knocked loose again. Alex Thomas was there.
But it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Lance is going to throw again. Lance, quick throw. Great catch. They get stopped at the 2. How bold do San Francisco want to be? They want to be bold. They're going for it. 4th and goal, essentially, from the 2. Lance, fullback, is in. It looked like we had a chance to stop him and missed. And San Fran will kick the point after and make it a 1-point game. Off of the interception from Colt. That's now 3 touchdowns. All 3 touchdowns scored in this game so far have been off of turnovers. All 3.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here.
Andrews, this is returnable.
And making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions.
And he gets to the 24. Let's see how aggressive Shanny wants to be. I mean, 29 seconds left. Not a horrible idea to just bomb it downfield with 1 timeout. Get the yardage, make the kick. Colt is going to do just that. Bombs it down the right-hand side. It's caught. Greg Hardwick. He does it again. And a timeout called by Atlanta. Greg Hardwick. And just like that, here comes Harrison Butker with 16 seconds left, taking no chances because of the lack of timeouts. And there we go. Picture perfect. Bomb, timeout, field goal. Called it. Way to go. Oh, man. It was beautiful. Picture perfect execution. Don't take the risk. Yanip, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Don't take the risk of trying to throw it again and maybe having the time expire. Just do what you got to do. This has been a crazy end of the first half. Absolutely crazy. We got one more play left in this half. Looks like they're going to run out the clock here. I mean, they have timeouts. There's the run he's protecting, and that should do it. They do call a timeout. And it looks like they might try to bomb it down the field this time. Interesting strategy. Could have just bombed. Could have just done what we did. That was the winning playbook. Lance, pressure, can't get to him. Finally gets rid of it. Trey Lance. Pass interference. Hello, J-Mac. Paul Reddick gets called for pass interference. That's going to be an easy 3 points for San Francisco. In all that mess, everybody on the field was piled up, but somehow he had the balls and the vision to say there was pass interference. 17-16 at the end of the first half. We do start off with possession. We're marching downfield here. Ball at the 24, it's 3rd and 10. We really let San Fran stick around in this one. Beverly goes to the outside. I don't know what Colt's doing. He throws. It's caught. That should be a first down off of forward progress, but it's not. I can't believe that wasn't considered a first. Shanny's going to go for it. Okay. My God, is Shanahan aggressive. Hands it off. And I think he was stopped, and he was.
Did he get there? No, they're going to say he
that should have been a first down off of forward progress, I swear. Well, technically, he took steps and I don't care. Give him forward progress. This has been a crazy goddamn game. It's San Fran's ball. Still a 1-point game. As they march down the field. 4th and 2 from the 26. They have a chance to kick the field goal to take the lead. They go for it, and he gets stuffed as well. What is happening? Both teams in field goal range elect to go for it on 4th and miss. Wow.
And it really could, because in this
They absolutely could have taken the lead, and instead, Clyde Edwards-Helaire will take it all the way back. Touchdown, Falcons. Imagine not kicking the field goal if you're San Francisco. They go for it on 4th down, and Clyde absolutely shreds them. Holy hell. 80 yards on the dot. This has been one of the most bizarre playoff games I have ever seen. The blocks were incredible, as they are forced to punt. Atlanta, I think we're going to be forced to punt as well. Butker tried a 60-yard field goal and missed. It's our ball again, apparently, and we're threatening to score. 2nd and 10 from the 18. It's 24-16. Colt, QB sneak. I was going to say he had all the room in the middle to run and chose to try to run through the gap. That's not what I'm laughing at. Whee! This is the greatest. This is the game of the year. This is the game of the year. Colt on 3rd and 11. Quick throw. Wide open. Touchdown. Ramon Andrews. Wide open. covered.
Because now it's a 2-score game here to
And we shrug off that hilarious play for the touchdown. 18 yards. What the hell is this game right now? My goodness. We're getting a little bit of everything. Niners are driving. They're going to go for a field goal from the 30. Oh, now you go for the field goal. I know it's 4th and 13. Kick is up.
And this one is right through.
Kick is barely good.
They're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12.
47-yarder that time. 31-19. Falcons driving and scoring. Didn't even have time to stop it. It's 38-19. And that one out of the back of the end zone. That should be it. 25 yards to Greg Hardwick. Who else? 5:43 to go. We're up by 19. San Fran's up to the 41. They need a quick touchdown here. Let's see what Lance can do. 3rd and 13 for, or 3rd and 3 for the 41. Excuse me. Lance, here comes the pressure. Bomb over the middle. Wide open receiver.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to.
Gosh, I might have to adhere to that. We have 2 Andrews on the team, though. You want Super Mario or Ramon? Trey, quick throw, picked off. I just elbowed my wheel. Oh my God, why? Why would you run to the inside? The AI is so shit. He had the blocker on the inside. Great interception, but if he stuck to the sideline, that's a pick 6. All he had to do was stick to the sideline, and Shelton McKee had a pick 6. But we'll take it. That will do it. The Atlanta Falcons return to the playoffs, and this one's over. It is an official no-touching victory. I won't even jump in at the death. It's a no-touching. 38-19.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
No touching as the Atlanta Falcons handle the San Francisco 49ers. And we are on our way. We are undefeated in the playoffs. That's right, I said it. We are undefeated in the playoffs in this franchise mode. 450 yards of offense to 345. Louis, I don't have him yet. Colt Johnson, 24 of 35. 3 touchdowns in that awful pick. Trey Lance, not a single touchdown. Edwards-Helaire, 158 yards with 2 picks. And then Hardwick, 123 yards on 5 receptions. He had a touchdown. Ramon Andrews and Kyle Pitts also had touchdowns. Beautiful game. Beautiful. And the interception for Shelton McKee. Fantastic. And chat, you know what that means.
Falcon fans, get on your
You know what that means. It's been over a season since we heard it. Over a season. But the Dirty Bird is back.
Dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird. Do the dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird.
I love just the whitest man on earth. A wonderful return to the playoffs for Atlanta. That is 1 win in the books. Who will it be in the divisional round? The Minnesota Vikings. Ian Book and the Minnesota Vikings. AFC-wise, Patriots beat the Colts, Bills beat the Ravens, Jags beat the Bengals, so you have Chiefs and Bills. Bills looking to get back as defending champs. Pats and Jags. We beat San Francisco. Minnesota snuck past New Orleans. And the Rams beat the Panthers 27-21. So it is Falcons and Vikings, Rams and Cowboys. So we are back in a playoff situation. And this is the team that we're going up against in Minnesota. A division winner with 73 overall, Ian Book leading the way. They still have Dalvin Cook at running back. They also have a guy named Pat McCauley and Leonard Griffin, so they're all running apparently. Fullback, it's Kurt Wimbley out of Ball State. Wide receivers, Justin Jefferson. Elijah Moore, Spencer Cohen. Excuse me. So, I mean, we got Justin Jefferson. Tight end wise, Irv Smith, Caleb Robinson. Really, it's just Irv Smith. So, I mean, not concerning. 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 Not concerning. Irv Smith is a 90. O-line, Christian Darrisaw. Ezra Cleveland. Robert Hainsey. Son of Ron. Noah Caldwell. And Brian O'Neill. Not a bad O-line. Defensively, Mr. Hunter is still there. Steve Silver. Hey, I remember Stevie Silver. DT, Maurice Childs, the former Falcon. Maurice Childs. Spent his first 2 years here, ended up in New York, and then Minnesota. Linebackers, Brian Peralta. Kenneth Murray Jr. And Levi Landry with Troy Landry. Corner, Zach Presley. Trevon James, Cameron Dantzler. Safeties, Taylor Rapp. And Craig Duckworth. He's back. Duckworth is back. Quack, quack, Mr. Duckworth. The kicker, Matthew Wright. Punter, Joseph Charlton. I mean, it's not a god-awful team. It's amazing they did as well as they did with Ian Book at quarterback. Bowie should win this. McKee was Defensive Player of the Week. 11 tackles, 1 pick. Fair enough. In terms of the strategy for the week, our top threat is apparently Ian Book. I disagree. It's clearly stop Dalvin Cook. Force him to the inside. Like, clearly our strategy is to stop Dalvin Cook. Clearly. I mean, I guess you could argue maybe inside run more than outside run, but I'm not worried about Ian Book. I'm worried about Dalvin Cook. I'm almost tempted to say stop the inside run over the outside. But we'll go with that. The offensive game plan is pretty straightforward. Throw it deep. Throw it deep. They have a god-awful defense. Really quickly, too, let's actually pay attention this time and, yeah, make sure that we're ready to go. We want everybody to be well-rested. Screw the practice in terms of getting XP. I don't give a shit. I want to win. So we'll go for training. We're not expecting much for our starters, but that's okay. That is okay. We do still get upgrades. A couple of them. Paul Reddick at corner. Up to an 83. Of course, our third choice corner. Kalen Porter. A young superstar dev linebacker. Marquise Beverly's face. Jeff McDonald. Free pump. What's going on, by the way? Having the Lions one. I think I mean the Pats one. We finished it. We started a new one. 3 pump. We're in the playoffs. We're in the divisional round here. So we're looking pretty good. Enrolled Rayleigh. Up to an 85 already. After just his second season as a starter. Which is awesome. And before I forget, crash, I want to change the number, but that means going into manage roster, and that means the game could crash, and I'm not willing to risk it right now. I'm sorry. In terms of the X Factors, massive advantage for you boys. Hunter and Cook still with X Factors, Jefferson and Murray with abilities. Let's do it. Round number 2, the divisional rounds. We handled our first challengers in San Francisco. Well, what can we do here? Colt Johnson takes the field. Let's see how this one goes. Early threat to score. 2nd and 7 from the 29 on this opening drive. Patriots beat the Jags 14-6. So Mac Jones and the Pats go into the conference title. Heaves it. Touchdown Falcons. Greg Hardwick. Just like that. Colt Johnson. As he's holding nothing. Colt Johnson with a laser beam. And the Falcons strike on their opening drive. A laser beam from Colt Johnson. You will not get a better throw than that. And you better not leave that man open. Colt does it again. Beautifully done. 29 yards. 7-0 Falcons on the opening drive. Let's see what Atlanta can do. They're forced to punt on their opening drive. And we immediately threw an interception. Pick six, Zach Presley. And the Falcons fuck it up. Vikings tie it. All right, 7-7 after a pick six. Vikings driving down the field. Going for a field goal here to take the lead. I can't believe Colt gave up a pick six. Oh my God, they faked it. They faked it. Oh, you're done, son. Sit down. I do like how aggressive the AI are in terms of fakes going for it on 4th down. Nice trick play, but it didn't work. Falcons take over. I don't recommend going for the fake. I recommend taking all the points against us that you can. Jerry! What a run! Oh, look at him. Oh, Jerry, you beautiful man.
It's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact.
Beautiful. Jerry Peters, 14 yards. Let's see how the rest of the drive goes, and we are forced to punt. A weird stall out for the offense. Vikings marching downfield a little bit. 1st and 10 from the 30. We're letting them hang around even though it's early, and I don't like that. Handoff completely stifled. Hugh Knighton. Can't believe Ian Book is their quarterback 7 years in. Here comes the pressure. Book's in trouble underneath. Oh my God, what a stiff arm. 37, that's Levy. He just got decked. It was a harder shot than anything we saw in Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. And they're going to get the first. It was close, but they're going to get it. All right, boys, you're risking it here. The offense struggling, you're risking it.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Look throw out to the right. Wembley again, fending off pressure, finally goes down.
That catch good for only a couple.
Yeah, see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact,
come on, boys.
We
can stop him. Dalvin Cook's back in.
He does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. On 2nd down, it's
Cook stops, very close. Pick up a 6.
It's a gain of
big 3rd down here, because they might go for it if we stop them. And off to Cook. Shut down. Let's go. Big play there. That was Woodard. He might not be the next Tavian Clowney, but he's still pretty good. And they are going to go for it on 4th and 1 from the 11. The AI is incredibly aggressive. Hand off to Wembley. He gets the first. Jesus Christ, he just ruined that man's life.
He couldn't even get going moving the football.
Whoever that defender was, he just ruined his life. Fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Hand off to Wembley again. Oh my God, this guy's unreal. He's the white Marshawn Lynch, and Alex Thomas just got hurt. That's not fair. They have Dalvin Cook and the white Marshawn. Cook stifled. Completely shut down. Casey Austin. 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll hand it off. Dalvin Cook shot down at the line. What an effort by this defense. Hugh Knighton. And they're going to take the field goal this time. From the 1, they're going to take the field goal. I'm shocked. With how aggressive the AI happens to be, I really thought they'd just try to pound that home. All right, regardless, they take the lead. Not great. 5:38 to play. And we're forced to punt. So are they. 14 seconds here. And it's 10-7 Minnesota at the half. They get the opening possession, too. Very disappointing start. Minnesota's threatening to score again. I'm now a little bit worried. 3rd and 1. Wembley's in. Easy first down. This running game is nuts, and see, this is why I'm thinking maybe we should have gone for the inside run. Didn't know he was a power back, though. Book is going to throw. Can we get the pick? Book! I can't believe he escaped that pressure, and Hugh Knighton got hurt trying to chase him down, which is scary. 2nd and goal from the 5. Cook's back in the backfield. The pitch. Cook completely stifled. Nowhere for Dalvin Cook to go. And that was Woodard again.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down.
3rd and goal from the 9. Our defense is doing its best, but the offense has been completely stagnated. Book, end zone, touchdown, oh God, I was going to say touchdown Falcons, touchdown Vikings. Justin Jefferson. It is going to be a 17-7 lead with 25 minutes to go in this game. Point after is good. Time for this offense to get going, please. Their defense is good. It's not that good. Figure it out, boys. Forced to punt again. Minnesota. Just constant change of possession here. 12 seconds left in this quarter. We're forced to punt again. Oh my God, we're being completely shut down. Minnesota. At the 31, it's 3rd and 3. Under 10 to go. Ian Book looking trouble. There it is. J.D. Davison, 2nd sack of the game. That definitely takes him out of field goal range. The boys got to find a way here. We're in deep trouble. We're down by 10. 9 minutes left. There's plenty of time. That one's at the 17.
He says it crossed out of bounds.
I cannot believe how stifled we have been offensively. Colt, time to make that money, buddy. There are quarterbacks in this draft we could look at. We got to put that type of pressure on you again. And Beverly, unfortunately, couldn't really catch that to pick up a 5. We haven't even gotten that many plays off in this game. Colt out to the left, caught by Pitts. First down. Just 12 of 19 for Colt. We need points on this drive, no matter what. Pick 6 didn't help. Screen pass completely fell apart. And that pick 6. Our strategy was to throw it deep, too, and Colt's just not airing it out. We've only gotten 29 yards on the ground. So the running game's been completely anemic. There you go, Colt. Let's go, Ramon. Call him Crash Andrews. Another big play. Yeah, we haven't gotten the running game going, and the aerial attack hasn't worked. Minnesota's been there. Colt, handoff to Clyde. Decent. Looked like he could have gone up the middle, but decent. Into Minnesota territory. Come on, boys. Points, points, points. Colt looking, goes left, big catch by Pitts. Actually, it's Hardwick. I thought it was 8. It was 3. I honestly thought for a second that was about to get picked. It looked really weird. It's a good drive. Touchdown would be preferred. Colt airing it out, caught again. Greg Hardwick has another one into the red zone. Hell of a drive. Where the hell was this all game? Colt, handoff to Clyde. Decent run. They do seem to play better when we watch. It's true. We're up to the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Under 6 minutes to go. Empty backfield for Colt. Seattle. Pitts is open to the left. He has it out of bounds. It was in, but he only picked up 3. Colt saw him way too late. 3rd and 1 from the 5. Colt's going to throw over the middle. Touchdown, Falcons. Mario Andrews.
And the Falcons have made it a worse.
Better late than never on that drive.
Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in.
But we're alive.
News. We may be a moment.
Great catch for Mario Andrews.
Except for those on the West
The defense
Coast,
caught
we'll be
slipping.
seeing in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big
Should be a
time
3-point game.
If they're going to have any chance,
Plenty of time left for this to hopefully still be a no-touching. I hope. Colt was 7 of 8.
Now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth.
1 3 and out. 1 quick turnover away. We have full momentum right now. He's going to return that.
And he will be brought down
17.
inside the 20. Good
Safe
coverage
tackle.
as he's dropped at the
LA and Dallas yet to play to see who else will reach the NFC Conference title game. Ian Book. He's going to throw on first down. Book pressured. Book throws, caught.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
Justin Jefferson.
Corralled right around
Damn.
the 34.
We've gotten close to hitting Book a couple of times, and he's done well at, getting away from the pressure. Wembley. Lot of space for Wembley. First down, Minnesota.
Across the 45 before he's brought down.
He's like fucking Peyton Hillis.
As the Vikings pick up
It's
the first
ridiculous.
down.
2 straight first downs for Minnesota. They're going to hand it off to Wembley again up the middle.
This will be stopped
We
about
schemed
2
for
yards.
Dalvin Cook to the outside. We couldn't scheme for Wembley up the middle. 29th ranked offense. They have almost 400 yards today. And we are in deep, deep trouble. Hand off again to Wembley. Stopped behind the line. Big gang tackle.
Yardage here. Back at the
3rd and 4. This could be the season right here. We need this stop. Desperately. Book will throw. Over to the left. Interception! And he's going! He's going! Pick 6 Falcons! Atlanta takes the lead. It's Reddick. Oh my God, what a play. A horrible throw from Ian Book. And Reddick was all over that one. Complete miscommunication. He was never close. And Reddick doesn't do anything stupid. He doesn't run into the middle. He just takes the sideline and goes. What a moment there. Minnesota's first turnover of the game. And as a result now, they have 3 minutes to try and overcome a 4-point deficit. What a play by Reddick. And what a time to turn it on for the Falcons here in the 4th quarter. Late in the 4th quarter. Big hit there. Stop shy of the 20 again.
He's tackled down inside the 20.
Can the defense hold on again?
Now to start their next drive. And this could be the defining
Can Book
moment of
shrug
the
off the
season.
pressure?
Hyperbole aside, you're
He's going to
trying
throw on
forward
first down.
to
Here comes the pressure. He takes a hit. Caught by Wembley.
as they get these drives
Only gets
started.
back to the line. He just got rid of that. That was close. Wembley's their best weapon, and you can argue they can't use him. They got to get the ball downfield. Book looking again over the middle. Caught.
And he comes back with one complete.
And a first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
I
his
agree with that. I wish I could call the plays, but watch it. I agree.
His first reception of the
That would be
divisional
awesome.
round matchup, but it's good
Book,
for
pressure, hit, makes the throw, and another first down. But that gets us to the 2-minute warning. Ian Book is doing a great job of just getting rid of the football. But he is playing with fire, having to hold on to the ball for that long. From their own 39. We're out of max momentum. Book trying to step up to the left. Throw is caught. And they'll call that out of bounds. They're going to review it. That was a catch to me.
7 yards the pickup there.
Easily a catch. Don't even need to watch it. Well, maybe not, actually. We do have to watch it. I mean, I say in. I don't see how that's not a catch.
That's the question they've got to decide.
That's a catch. I don't see the controversy. I mean, I'll take it if they overturn it, but... And indeed, it's 2nd and 3. Witherspoon's first reception.
That's pretty tight.
Stop the clock as well. Book, empty backfield. Throw over the middle again. They're killing us right now with the underneath throws, but it's bend, don't break. Don't let them get the deep ball, especially to Jefferson. Book again's gonna throw. Steps, just misses. Too much pressure. 2nd and 10. Crunch time for Ian Book and the Vikings. Book looking, throws out to the right to Wembley. Great tackle there, nearly stripped of the ball. Good job by 23, but it stops the clock. 3rd and 4. Wembley still proving to be their best weapon. At least for the moment. Book, heavy drop back. Throw over the middle's caught by Jefferson. They're up to the 21. 1:06 to play. Book looking to step out to the left. Wembley's there, and he gets out of bounds. But Minnesota not charged a timeout despite the injury to Christian Darrisaw. Or Darrisaw. I disagree with that. Should they not be charged with a timeout? Looks like Darrisaw is out of the game. Like, am I mistaken on the rules there? Should that not have cost them a timeout? Clock has already stopped. All right, fair enough. Oh, God, out of the back of the end zone.
But it's incomplete.
I didn't feel like that guy was necessary. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he was out of bounds on the sideline. I thought it was close. All good. Maybe I'm just hoping for the best. Get to him, what a run! Oh, he dropped the pick! Oh, he dropped the pick. It's 4th and 9. Oh, Vrabel. Oh, my God, that was the game, and he dropped it. One more chance for Minnesota.
It's not how you start. It's
Come
how
on.
you finish. They have a chance to
Please,
end
God,
it.
hold on. Hold the door. Ian Book is going down. He fumbles.
And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on down.
Oh, my God. Let's go. The pressure was too much. 3rd sack of the game. A first down ends it. But will Shanahan be cautious enough to run it? Hands off to Clyde. It only picks up 3. Timeout 1 gone for Minnesota. Minnesota right now very lucky that guy was out of bounds on that play.
As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the
Come on,
game.
hand it to Clyde. Let Clyde get the first. There's Clyde. Edwards-Helaire to the outside. The Atlanta Falcons are going back to the NFC Conference Championship game for the 2nd time in 3 seasons. We survive a massive scare against the Minnesota Vikings, but we get it done.
And so long, everybody.
Oh my God, that was way too close. They came alive in the 4th quarter when it mattered the most. And indeed, we are going on. Colt Johnson against Ian Book. It was a pretty impressive performance for Book, but that pick 6, absolutely devastating for them at the end. Both quarterbacks gave up a pick 6 in that game, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not, but running-wise, Kurt Wembley, fullback out of Ball State. He wasn't even the running back. He was the fullback. Holy hell. I want to go take it. Screw the other stats. Let's go look at Kurt Wembley. My God. Also, Alex Blackburn's up to a 92. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh no. I'm not ready for bad news yet. Let's go look at Kurt Wembley. I'm not ready for bad news. Was he a 76? He played like a 96. See, I was worried about Pat McCauley, who they didn't play. We were looking at McCauley, who's a 90 rated elusive back. We were looking at Leonard Griffin, who's an 85 elusive back. They obviously ended up with practice squad guys. Kurt Wembley is a 29-year-old fullback, but he was dominant. He's not even that good of a fullback. He has 78 trucking. You would have thought it was 97. Oh my God. He did have the game of his life. The big question is, who got injured heading into the conference championship game? It is the young stud at defensive tackle, Hugh Knighton, who is out for the rest of this championship run. Hugh Knighton is done. We should have the depth, and there is a chance that Marcus Kennard or Covington are about to play the game of their lives to save the day. And hopefully they do. That is a huge, devastating injury, though.